Marvel Fan 45 here, and this is the third video I've uploaded today. I've been on a video kick recently, so today we're going to be doing the fourth take of Q&A part 1 because things interfered the other 3 times, so yeah. One thing I should have mentioned at the beginning, any new viewers, I'll link the Q&A in the description, so if you want to ask questions, you can. Like, the Q&A will always be open. Now, starting with a question from Tufts Reviews, favorite and least favorite film. So my favorite film is Francis Ford Coppola's Dracula from 1992. It's just masterfully directed, masterfully edited together, acted amazingly, and it's got one of the scariest sequences in any movie, the storm sequence. If you haven't seen Dracula 1992, what are you doing? Go see it. And then he also says least favorite film. So my least favorite film is Ben Affleck's The Town. Now, I dislike this movie, and I love robbery movies, so that should say something. So like heist movies, your Oceans 11, 12, 13, Dog Day Afternoon, and tons more. The Town? No. The Town is just bland, horrible, sort of well shot thing. I just didn't enjoy it in any way. I just hate that film. And yeah. Next is a question from Movie Lover 456. Your opinion. 4 questions from Movie Lover 456. Wow. Your opinion on Christopher Nolan. I don't enjoy any of his films. The Prestige, I especially hate. I just do not enjoy Christopher Nolan at all. I could do an entire video ranting, but I won't. Favorite Francis Ford Coppola, as previously mentioned, Dracula 1992. The entire movie is on YouTube too, which is a travesty. You should be able to see that on the big screen, not on a small phone screen. Then the next question, do you own any Criterions or Scream Factory? So I don't really collect Blu-rays, but I'll occasionally buy a Criterion, and I only own one Scream Factory. The Scream Factory is Phantom of the Paradise, which is just pure fun, and then the Criterion is, the 2 Criterions are Roma and Island of Lost Souls. I've heard good things about both of them, and I'm planning to check them both out. Movie Talk. Movie Talk's question is, favorite scary movie, not a scary movie reference. Probably Phenomena and Inferno. I did a double review of both. If you haven't seen those, check them out. Jennifer Connelly, greatness. Inferno has one of the greatest horror movie kills with a guillotine. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't seen Phenomena, you're missing out. If you haven't seen any giallos, you're missing out. Like Suspiria and all those type of films. Next question. Owner's Film Reviews asks, your favorite actor? Probably Daniel Day-Lewis, because he's done so many different types of roles. He was the Oil, he was Daniel in There Will Be Blood, and then what was the other one? Oh, Bill the Butcher in Gangs of New York, which is my favorite Scorsese film. And yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis is just the best of the best in terms of acting. Eastwood is also really good. He's done some good movies, especially in the westerns. His newer directed films are also really good. I still need to check out $1 Million Baby. But yeah, and then Movie Talk also asks, can you scream I'm a banana? No, we don't have the same sense of humor, my friend. But Tufts Reviews asks, favorite movie genre? Horror and drama, but genres always get mixed, so there are horror dramas, there are horror comedies. Horror and drama and comedy are my 3 favorites probably, but drama I watch the most. Like, my second favorite film, Nymphomaniac Volumes 1 and 2, they're a drama. Like, they're just 4 hours of a character just telling you their story in possibly the greatest movie ending ever. But yeah. Next question from Renee Dune. If you haven't seen his channel, check him out. Favorite anime film or series? So my favorite anime is Hellsing Ultimate. It's one of the craziest and bloodiest anime ever. If you haven't seen Hellsing Ultimate, check it out. It's just pure craziness. It's insane. I haven't really seen any anime films, so I can't comment on that. I'm planning to see Akira soon. SJS Films with 3 questions. Favorite decade of cinema? 2000s, 2010s were good, 70s, 80s. Pretty much all the decades, but the one I watch the most is the 2000s. 2000s had Antichrist, Nymphomaniac 1 and 2, There Will Be Blood, Inherent Vice was 2010. Just a lot of films, too many to list off. Probably 2000s. God of 77. I'll get to your other 2 questions later, SJS. I'm sorry, I just randomly read this. But he asks, will you ever review any French movies? I love French extremism movies. So, it's funny you mention French movies, because I'm actually debating doing a series on the Fab Five. If you don't know what the Fab Five are, they're the 5 big extreme French horror films that came out. Martyrs, Frontiers, and Inside, and High Tension or Switchblade Romance. I still need to see all 5, but I plan on buying them. So, yeah. Then I've heard of other good ones like High Lane and Mutants. I need to check both out. But yeah, back to SJS Films. Favorite directors? Dustin Mills, Ryan Nicholson, Paul Thomas Anderson, Tarantino, there are just a lot to choose from. I'll have to make a whole separate video on that question. 3, favorite country for non-US cinema? Italy. Italy made the Giallo. That's all I have to say. My favorite subgenre of horror. The Giallo is like Suspiria. Suspiria is just one of the greatest films ever made. Super well shot, has a scary score, but then also Japan and Korea have tons of good stuff coming out. You can't. Russia has some good stuff too. pretty much every country has good stuff. New Zealand, I've only seen the original cut of Brain Dead, which is my favorite Peter Jackson movie. Yes, the same guy who made Lord of the Rings. But last 50 minutes of that is just brutal. But basically, almost every country. I mean, I can't just name one. So yeah, stay safe, stay quarantined, and get ready for part 2 soon.